Okay, so this week we have something new coming to Driving Empire. If you didn't know, last update, basically in the dealership, this little calendar thing was added. And it was like, after Wishchap said one single thing, it's very obvious that it was Nascar. So yes, we are going to be getting a Nascar event, a whole new Nascar world, a lot of NASCAR things. So I'll go ahead and actually bring up what we're going to be getting. Or we'll go ahead and bring up what the sneak peek said for this before I go into any of the other things in detail. So Martin in sneak peeks said, join us for a year-long racing experience with NASCAR, with new races added throughout the year. So this is just like a kind of first hint. We're going to be getting races literally throughout the rest of this year, which is kind of crazy, like really, if you think about it. Throughout the whole rest of this year, we're going to be getting races from NASCAR. And I think that would be cool. And I'll be honest, I don't watch NASCAR, but I still do think that's cool for an update. I just go ahead and say, I hope this does get fixed in time of like for NASCAR this week, but you can't actually like filter the brand by NASCAR. Like in here, there's no NASCAR. So devs, if you're watching this, I would like to see a NASCAR like thing actually put here so I can see my NASCAR, because the only way to do it is actually by typing, and I want to be lazy and do the filter. Anyway, so now I don't know if this was actually meant to be put up or this was an accent from the like Foldex or whatever, but they put out a blog post and it actually shows some of the brands we'll be getting from NASCAR. So in their blog post, it shows this image, and first off, as you can see, one of them is this thing. This thing is probably going to be making a return, maybe like a different version, or maybe the same version with different liveries. We don't know at the moment. It looks like it would be the same though. Like, just from the look of it, it looks the same. I don't know too much about NASCAR cars though. There's also a Ford in this, as you can see. It's not really like, it's just two Fords like in there. Anyway, if we go down to some of the writing here, what it says here, if you go, it's not really that down, but anyway, players will dive into the action by racing official NASCAR vehicles from Toyota, Ford, and Chevrolet. So I'm expecting this thing probably to come back. It's probably going to make a return or like a different version of it. It looks the same to me. And then this Ford is like that, and there's also Toyota. So that is cool. Anyway, if you also scroll down more, it says, this is like just a quote from Voldex, but anyway, it says, the partnership will also introduce a dedicated area called NASCAR World. So that is something that's interesting. In Driving Empire, a central hub for users to unlock over 40 exclusive liveries, collect official NASCAR UGC items, and connect with fellow racing enthusiasts. That the last part's just, you know, corporate, whatever, anyway. But basically, 40 whole liveries. 40. If you go to the car and game and you actually go to the customization, we do actually have like a lot of liveries still. So if you go stock options here, we do have a lot here. I don't actually know. Hold on. We have like 22 or 23 like liveries here, which is really cool. And then we also have numbers 1 through 9 or 0 through 9, sorry, on both of these. So you can literally make any number and like any livery here, and the fact we're going to be getting 40 other liveries is crazy. Now, with this saying 40 liveries, I don't actually know if it means 40 liveries for each car coming. So I don't know if it means 40 liveries for the Toyota. I don't know if it means 40 liveries for the like Ford. I'm probably assuming it means 40 liveries across the 3 cars. So if it was across the 3 cars, it'd be like over 12 liveries for each car. Obviously, some like a car might have more liveries than another one, but that's what I'm assuming it means, because I know like not every livery is like compatible with every single car. Because if you look at this, these are like different liveries on this. So as you can see, this Ford has got a different livery to this Ford. This Chevrolet's got a different livery to this Chevrolet, and you know, same with that back there. So it is very cool. The main thing that's excited me is the NASCAR world. And we do actually have like a more image of that, and it's basically this. And what this is basically gonna be is the race hub, but NASCAR. So like if you know over here, this is the race hub for every single race, but we have the Daytona here anyway, but probably at the actual Daytona race, or maybe in the NASCAR world, wherever the NASCAR world is going to be located. It might be in the sky, it might be literally like over here because we do have a lot of space. It could be anywhere, I don't know at the moment. But anyway, probably at that NASCAR world, there'll be all the NASCAR races. So in game right now, we have the NASCAR 400. I don't think the race actually changes, it's just the name of it. But we'll probably have the NASCAR like 500 and other NASCAR races. Like I said, I don't really know too much about NASCAR. Like, I don't watch NASCAR. But anyone who does watch this NASCAR can like correct me if they want to. Honestly, I think this is a really cool event coming to the game. Now, obviously, with this race hub for the NASCARs, they probably won't all be filled in this one update coming this week. Obviously, like, they said races throughout the, like, year, whatever. I'm gonna assume there's probably gonna be, like, maybe 2 races at the Daytona race hub, whatever. They're actually, like, there. And then maybe the other 2 are races that will be added in later this year or something like that. Or maybe it's just, like, 3 races. I don't know. But they did say races throughout the year, so it wouldn't make sense if they added all of them in the race hub. There might be some things that say, like, coming soon or whatever. There is also a race, the Daytona 500, on the 16th of February. And if you remember, on the little calendar in the dealership, it actually shows a race thing there. So I do wonder if Driving Empire is actually going to have a thing for that, like a very, very long race. It probably won't be like 200 laps because I think that would take way too long. Maybe actually, I don't know. It had a 100 lap one before. Anyway, yeah, basically, I think they might have a race for that, like a little race thing, like the Daytona 500. I could be wrong. I don't really know, but it would make sense if they actually do have like a Daytona 500 race that has a lot of laps, because then it would actually be, it would make sense. But other than that, that is like all the news so far. Apparently there might be something dropped either later today or tomorrow, so we'll have to stay tuned for that. But yeah, this is exciting. I am excited for this, even though I don't watch NASCAR. It's cool to actually see more NASCAR vehicles come to the game, especially Ford and like Toyota ones, when we don't have Ford and Toyota in the game yet. But yeah, if you have any takes on what is like coming and, you know, other things, what you think the races will be, or I don't know, anything else. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. I've covered everything. Tell me how excited you are for the NASCAR update, and have a good day.